Hey guys, how are you doing? This is episode 8 of Behind the Hunt. This is our podcast. Welcome to this week's podcast, where we share with you inside information behind a future on the hunt video. This week's episode is going to feature some action figures, tell you what we're looking for, how we come across stuff, and then also some dollar bin diving. Got some real gems in this one batch of books that we got from a dollar sale. We'll explain what to look for and how to look for and why this stuff's important. And since it's the upcoming episode 235, you will get a first look at it and have first crack at it before it actually goes out on the airwaves on our claim sale. And then Nick's in the house. How you doing, Nicky? He's recovering from I've got Lysol. It smells like fresh Lysol in here. He's been hermetically sealed. I've got bubble wrap between me and him. Sorry, Nicky, just stay over there. He's trying to find information about the toys that we got tonight. So, we're a toy hunter. Look at that. Do you see that? It's Godzilla. Did you guys go see the new Godzilla movie? Oh my goodness. 0 Point is awesome. We went and seen it. It was not on like IMAX or a big screen. It was on a small screen, but it was still beautiful. It's gorgeous. I was teasing the boys. To me, it felt like a bigger version of a Jaws movie. Don't. It was beautiful. Love it. It's doing well at the box office, so hopefully they will make more of the retro Godzillas. And then, did you see the preview of the new Godzilla with Kong fighting other kaiju, other monkeying around kaiju? That looks gorgeous. Leave it down in the comments. Do you like the old Kong, old Godzilla or the new Godzilla? We could do it. We'll do a survey and you can let me know what you think. But I don't know. Nick, excited? I mean, Monarch Legacy of what Monsters is on Apple Plus. I'm enjoying that. Episodes 5 coming out this week. I've enjoyed that. If you got Apple Plus, you got to go watch that. If you're a Godzilla fan, it is kaiju. I'm a kaiju connoisseur. We've got some really cool toys in reference to Godzilla. So that's exciting. And then I may have showed you a couple of these things in the past, but I put them together for a future top 10. Is that it? Well, we've been busy. Work's been busy. We're at the end of the year billing. These get old work orders. Got to get them all caught up. Michael and I are coaching pole vault at high school, so we've been going after school for pole vault practice, and then there's just too much stuff to do, and we've got stuff piling up in here. We've got oh my goodness, we've got about a dozen videos that we have to get to. We just got to knock them out. Nikki's like, don't get stressed out. We just do it. It's like our new books. Our new books are 2 weeks behind. Holy crap, this week's new books are coming out soon. We better hurry up, Nick. You better get faster. Start processing books faster. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Totally lost my mind there for a minute. It was good. We enjoyed it. Had the boys over. We've been playing old Uno with new Uno with wild card Uno, and then we have when you win a hand, you make up your own rules. So it's great to have all the boys in the house yelling, arguing, fighting, having a blast. Definitely recommend that. All right, Nick said I should get to showing you some cool stuff. So if you did not know, the current storyline of Moon Knight. It's called The Death of Moon Knight, and this came out at the right time. This is a beautiful Moon Knight cover. I love the black and white hood, but this Marvel Legends just came out. Definitely recommend picking that up if you can find it, and then also go check out the last issue, this week's last issue, Moon Knight, and we'll find out who the new Moon Knight is. Ooh! And then as we're going through this, I got a question. You might have an answer. You guys, you've seen these, right? So I can't tell if No Way Home, Marvel Legends figures haven't come out. Like one or two cases have been out. Like you see them at Walmart and then they disappear. And you don't see a lot of them. These things are commanding between $40 and $60 for, obviously that's Matt Murdock, Daredevil. And then also, look at this. This is, it looks like Tobey Maguire, honestly. And I love it. It's a beautiful sculpt. So are there the other two Spider-Men? out in this set. I mean, it doesn't give me any information in the back. We haven't looked them up yet. This thing's going for almost $100. That is crazy. Is it because the cases haven't been to all the stores? Did they come and go? What do you know? Fill me in. Nikki hasn't found out yet. We'll know before we put it in the top 10 video, but that series is beautiful. And then look at this. This is really nice. Speaking of Godzilla, this is reaction. This is, what did they call this? They call it Murasan soft vinyl. You get these. I see these like at Target or Hot Topic, right? And I love these little Godzilla figures. I collect them. That's huge. I think I've got like 4 or 5 now, but I like that one. And then the other one, oh, it's right here. Look at this. We're on wave 3. I don't have all of wave 1. I don't have all of wave 2. What the hell? And then wave 3. And look at this. This is an exclusive. This is Jet Jaguar with a crown. I don't know where the heck that came from. It's beautiful. 1973. I don't know. I'm going to have to go watch it. My boys and I have been on a Amazon Prime kick. We've been watching retro Godzilla movies, and I didn't even know Invasion of Aliens or something, or some weird robot aliens invade Earth, but it's not a Godzilla. It's not called Godzilla. So if you were looking for it, you wouldn't know where the heck to find it. It's good. It's Godzilla. It's great to be a Godzilla fan right now. But that was awesome. I'm lucky I got that one. And then what else in here? Oh, I'll just look at this. You know, I'm a Marvel Legends fan. Iron Man versus Black Panther. This is 2009. This one goes between 40 and 60 bucks. It's nice. I like that one. And then I was lucky enough. Look at this. Now look at this. This is an oversized Goliath. Iron Man with Goliath. 70 years of Marvel. Marvel Legends includes the comic book back there, Avengers 51. You know, I've been collecting mint versions of these comic books. I did not know that this comic book was in here. That is crazy. I love it. And there is a Walmart exclusive. Sorry, there's a Walmart exclusive with Goliath is Giant Man red and black outfit. So I don't remember if this Marvel Legend, because I don't remember the Super Scroll. Do you guys remember that? Did you ever get that one? Do you remember this at all, Nick? I sold the Giant Man one, and I it's a hole in my heart, and I filled the hole in my heart. I'm whole again. That's cool. That's coming up, and I got a couple other things in here. I'll just leave it as a surprise. But I wanted to get to these dollar bin diving. Yeah, I know we're Toy Hunter Tony, so we're in the process of. Yeah, I gotta break down this thing. We've got all the bins taken off of it. We've got the bins moved over to the other side. I've got the old metal shop storage unit in here. I'm not gonna move it. I think I've showed you before, but we got to take that down and we're gonna build a new bin storage unit that's gonna get all the toys that are down the middle and get them up on the shelf so I have access to them, so I can include more action figures in my hunt videos. Or right now, it's just what I've got up on the wall and the 4 or 5 bins that I can get to here in the end. You know, we had a big purge. I'm so lucky that I can have access in here because this was all just shut down. But now the back is the storage unit. There's Nikki's right there, and then the back is just full. So I can't wait. We're gonna do that. It's gonna get slow here in the winter hours. Maybe over Christmas break, we'll build that shelving. I'll keep you posted. But anyways, it's keeping me from doing toy videos, which I can't stand. But we'll get these out of the way, and I'll show you about the next part. Nick's like, why the hell are we doing a podcast? Well, you know what? I don't know. I love talking. I love talking about my my hobby. I love sharing with you. You know my videos. You watch me. I will yip yabber and talk galore. So Nikki wanted me to be able to come in this format and just talk to you guys in a casual, without the stress of a video and a clock timer. We're good? Yeah, so hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let us know if you're enjoying this content. What other things you're looking for. I will hunt it down. I'll do a video with you. But we've got this week, behind the hunt. Our next on the hunt video is episode 235. We were at Nerd Bombers. They had a grand opening, so they moved to a larger location in a different part of town, and they brought out long box of comic books. I found out later that they had a huge collection that they were able to get, so they could put dollar books out, $2 books, $3 books. I mean, the pricing is pretty fair. And then what they did is they said for that grand opening, every book was $1. Every book was $1. And I went in there and I saw guys with, $20, $30 comic books, just stacks of good stuff. And I'm like, damn, I missed it. But football ended. We were able to go by there, and I got some cool stuff. So I got, I don't know, about 30, 40 comics. And Nick's like, well, what the hell are you looking for? Honestly, I'm looking for stuff that you remember off the top of your head that's valuable, right? You're looking for variations of covers. You're looking for second prints, third prints, cover B, cover C. There's so many books. You can't keep them in the forefront of your mind. So you got to get lucky. Sometimes you buy $3 books for $1. Sometimes you buy $50 books for $1. You never know unless you go look. So the first group of books was just insane. And I'm going to preview upcoming episode 230. And since we are previewing it, you will actually have access to these first. This will air 235, Nikki, will show up towards the end of this week. And then we'll do a claim sale, and then they'll be up for sale. And then because you guys are following me here on my podcast, you can have first crack at them. So look at that. So I picked this up because Secret Wars 2, the Beyonder, there's all kinds of talk about the Beyonder. Plus, this was about the right time. I just assumed Secret Wars. I jumped on this. $5. It's not a big banger. That one goes anywhere from what is it? What'd you say it was? $5 to $10, and you got it at $5. I know. It's $1. You got it for $1, Ben. You're selling it for $5. It's a $8 to $10 book, you said. All right, there you go. That's coming from Nikki. And can you hear him? he's talking to his nose. Sorry, Nikki, not making fun of you. But like Ultimate Spider-Man, I got the 50th issue. I know Ultimates are coming back to the Marvel Universe. There's a mini-series going on right now, and they're going to re-expand the Ultimate Universe. So I'm getting an anniversary. This one was really cool. This one's the first thermal ink. There's ink in here, and if you hold it, it'll change colors. So that was cool. It's called Blood Brothers Prelude to Blood Strike. Not bad. This one was nice. Look at this. This is I think this is Mighty Thor 700. This is one of those lenticular covers. I don't know if I can get it to do it without blinding you. But it's an homage to the Death of Captain Marvel. That was a graphic novel, huge book. I love that book. But this was pretty cool, and couldn't beat it. And then look at this, Transformers. This is IDW, and I want you to look at something. I'm going to try to do this so you can't. Do you see this logo? It says, what does it say? 20 years of IDW. So it says 20 years of IDW, and it's got a like a trophy, right? But the trophy, look at that. The trophy in the 2020, in the 0 of 20, does not look like Spider-Man's eyes. That's a sneaky way to make you look at this. 20 years of IDW, looks like a Spider-Man emblem, but that's a trophy. Anyways, with the new Transformers series coming out from Skybound, I didn't have that one, so I picked that one up. I think that's cover A, but back interest. I mean, 4 times you had Marvel, you had Dreamweaver, DW. It's just called DW. They had it for a while, and then IDW had it, and now It's not Image, it's Skybound. Skybound being published through Image. Yeah, Kirkman's new book. You got to get that new Transformer. It's crazy. Anyways, I get so easily distracted. It's such a beautiful book. And these books will be featured in upcoming top 10. But this is Visionaries #1. This is a Hasbro toy with all the hoopla. Like, I can't go through all of it, but they're trying to, what are they doing? Action figures. I know. Masters of the Universe, Transformers. But Visionaries, it was an action figure line. It was pretty cool. They had holograms in her chest and stuff, and it told different stories. Anyways, Marvel first appearance. Speaking of holograms in her chest, look at that. Wolverine 100. Had to get that one. Oh, look, that's a side profile. Look at the schnoz on that guy. What the hell's wrong with you? Fried pie variant. Remember, we do a bunch of Books A Million. So Books A Million would have fried pie variants. This is cover I by Chin, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel's now a mutant. That was still in the bag, a fried pie variant. So that was pretty cool. And then speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man, look at that. Death of Spider-Man. This is a variant edition. What is it? It's cover C by Bagley, the Death of Spider-Man cover. This was pretty good, right? It's hard to believe that end of that. So when that series, Miles Morales came out of it, I forgot Death of Spider-Man. But speaking of Moon Knight, beautiful cover here. First appearance of Mr. Knight. You know, the business suit, business daddy. I think he calls it Business Daddy. So they have Moon Knight. If you saw the episode of Disney Plus, there's the regular Moon Knight like you saw on that toy figure, and then there's a version where he looks like he's in a suit. It's a different persona. That is the first official appearance, even though something similar appeared in a Secret Avengers book. Now am I gonna do this? Yeah, you know what? I know you guys, sometimes you watch, Behind the Hunt, and then you go watch the full-length video. So there's a huge story about this book, right? This is Amazing Spider-Man #24. This is cover H by Quesada. Now, if you were to go and look this up, I had my buddy at Jermaine at Acme Comics. He looked up on his Diamond account. And back when they solicited this book, this is the 1 in 500 variant Legacy 825, right? That is gorgeous. So what's cool about this is some of the stores are saying that a virgin variant exists, a 1 in 500, and that book goes for $400. This is obviously a trade dress. So a trade dress is when they obviously have the logo across the top and the numbering. A virgin variant is just the artwork. And then they put this information on the back. So doing our due diligence to try to find out, this book, they're selling this book between $200 and $250 with the trade dress. And I'm like, that can't be right. So Jermaine looked at the original artwork and it showed it as a virgin variant. So what we found out was that the pictures of the virgin variant was not the actual finished art yet. So some of the online stores, even local stores here in Raleigh, but so the major East Coast stores showed this as a virgin variant, and it said not finished artwork. So it was just a placeholder until the final product came out. So the Amazing Spider-Man with the trade dress is the 1 in 500. Dollar bin. I got it because it's a sketch variant. It was a high number variant, right? We were looking on here. It's 24. It's number 8. So when you start getting into the higher ratio variants, then the higher variants, I figured it was a ratio variant. So that's why I picked it up. And I about shit my pants when I saw how much it was going for. This book, like you said, is going between $150, $250, just like that. But because we got it out of a dollar bin, Nikki's got it at $75. I may argue with him. It may change by the time we do our top 10, but that offer's available to you. Now look at this. You're killing me, Nick. So I give Nick's pick, right? So if you know what Nick's pick, Nick picked this one out. So this is Wolverine. This is issue, I covered it up, issue 155. This is part 2 of Deadpool versus Wolverine. And what's cool about this is a homage to Hulk 340. Sorry, I'm blinding you. I'm doing all this, getting my head out of the way so you can see the comic book, but then I'm blinding you. This is a Rob Liefeld cover, and it's a tribute to, homage to Hulk 340, the Todd McFarlane book, where you can see the reflection in the blade. Nicholas says that when people see this, they don't recognize that guy as Deadpool, because unfortunately, the way Rob Liefeld drew Deadpool, his mask is torn. Here, let me get this out of the way. His mask is torn. You see his mouth. But where the hell's his nose, right? Where's his eyebrow ridge going? Did Wolverine mess it up with claws? Did he cut off his nose? It bothered the hell out of Nicky, so a lot of people don't recognize that as Deadpool. If you're not aware, the new Wolverine movie, it's called Deadpool 3. There's all things, it's leaked everywhere. So this combat right now, the part 1 is going through the roof and part 2 is going through the roof. All right, look at this. You ready? I don't give a crap what Nicky thinks. I love this book. I don't care about the drawing. Look, it is not a direct edition. This is a newsstand. Holy shit. A newsstand goes anywhere between $200 and $300. Yeah. I mean, I was aware of the fact that it's Deadpool versus Wolverine, and the direct edition goes between $70 and $90. That's a hell of a deal, especially at $1. But when you find a $250 comic book that somebody, I think, what was the price tag on it? They had a price tag on it like $14. So that means somebody processed this comic book and wanted to sell it for $14 and never sold it at $14 in his collection. And then it didn't get pulled out because it's not a big deal. And then you realize it's a newsstand. So at that time frame, newsstands command a higher price. Nick, this will definitely change come our top 10 video. But it's available if you're interested. Just type claim down in the comments, just like you would any of the other videos. And then I think that's it. I was tickled pink. And when you're digging through the boxes, you can't remember all this crap. You're gonna have to have an encyclopedia of a mind. So I look for A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I got my sign over there. It tells me numbers versus letters in my ratio. So if it's cover 9 on the UPC code, I look over there and go, cover 9 is an I. So that is the 9th variation of that Spider-Man book. That's why I got that one. And plus, I like Sketch. And then this one, I got it because I recognized him as Deadpool. Even though Nicky swears to God, it's a terrible Deadpool look. I don't know, we're not getting into an argument about art again, Nick. You were picking on Diodono Jr. about Batman's thigh. Did you see that one? That was one of our new comics videos. Nick was like, it's Nick's pick. I call it nitpicking. Yeah, nitpick. Yeah, it's not even, I know it's a play on words, Nick. N-I-T, nitpick. You know, because it's tedious, because you got to get these tiny little things out of your hair, like Nicky. Oh, all right. So then some runner-ups from that dollar bin group. Look, talking about Miles Morales, got that, number 1. And then look, Amazing Spider-Man 276, direct edition, 276 newsstand edition. We haven't looked these up yet, so I don't have any information on them. Look at this. This is one of those thin little, extra little magazines. You don't normally see this. Reader, I don't know what that is, Nick. We'll have to find out. But like this one. This one's also like a reader book. Weird, right? Those things they usually command some. And then this is second print. It says second print variant on the top. That's obvious. But what's crazy is the old SKU direct edition. See, it says direct edition. It doesn't have that on the other at Wolverine, but this has this 6221. Now in the current, I'm sorry, I'm pointing at it. The current UPCs, that digit in the after the number is the variation. So are they calling this cover B? No, it's just a different UPC code back in the day. You can't go and do this UPC code tricks on the older books that don't match. But like this is cover B, and the 2's there, not a second print. And you know we love. Who is that? Why is this one popular, Nick? I don't know. She's a female warrior from Shatterstar. That's the same planet or Earth Longshot's from. I don't know. That's a key book. We'll find out, get that to you. You know I love Peach Momoko. And then I always pick up Marvel versus DC no matter what series it is. These don't happen that often, and these are highly sought after. So, and that's a pretty cool one. And look at that. I love this one. It's a homage to the original classic cover of Incredible Hulk. Issue 3, Legacy 770. This one's got some value to it just because it's a variation. And then we're getting down to the last couple. Archer and Armstrong. Love Valiant. I hate that the Valiant, it died. They sold it to a conglomerate that was trying to invest in the movie Bloodshot. Bloodshot didn't do very well. And then they Harbinger was going to be the next movie. Harbinger would be awesome. But we don't know if that's going forward or not. And they basically shut down. We got one comic book from Valiant, and it was the Exo Man-O-War preview from Diamond. Yeah, I hate it. I love those characters. But anyways, this is a cover. It's a cover I, black and white. I don't know. It may have some value, maybe not. But look at this. This is War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas. This is issue 3, second printing. I've never seen that cover before, so I picked it up. But that's also an upcoming top 10. Now you know what I'm looking for when I'm going to the dollar bins. All kinds of weird stuff. We're done. Nick, you want to come over and say hi? No, when you're feeling better? All right, cool. Hey, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Listen to me rant and ramble. I love going into dollar bins. You take the time. You never know what you can find. They're not always bangers, but you're looking to finish your series, right? You're filling fill-ins. Trying to complete your collections. Look for your favorite artists. Look for key appearances like different Wolverine stuff. And I always get the homages to different books. They have a tendency to go up in value if they're a low print run or a low order book. But you never know. You never know what gold you will find if you go into a dollar bin. All right, we're out of here. We'll have a couple videos for you this week. We'll have 2 weeks ago new books. We'll get them to you quicker. We've gotten our process down to under 2 hours to process this and shoot a video. We've just been too busy. My apologies. We'll be more regular in the future. I know, Nick. I need your help, man. All right, guys. I want to say thanks for watching us here on our podcast. Tune in next week. We'll delve behind another On the Hunt video, or Behind the Hunt, and then look forward to seeing you on our other videos. Guys, I'll say thank you, and I'll see you before Christmas, I hope. And if not, Merry Christmas. See you. Bye-bye.